I'm Caressa Jackson for Heart of the Home. Today I'm cooking at the kitchen at the Meadow Event Park. And it's fall, and so fall in our house means football. And when it's football season, it's time for some big game wings. These are one of my husband's favorite recipes, and so I am going to teach you how we make them at the Jackson house. So first, we start off with some wingettes. You want to use the pieces that are already pulled. I like the drumettes the best, but the flats also work well. So the first thing we're going to do is add 2 teaspoons of paprika, or 1 tablespoon if you like them really spicy. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. 2 teaspoons of a garlic and herb seasoning. And salt and pepper. You can salt and pepper to taste. And meanwhile, I am preheating oil in a cast iron skillet. You can already probably hear it. It's ready to go. This is the fun part. Mix it all together. I like to use my hands to make sure that all the seasons are evenly distributed throughout the chicken. When they all have a nice orange coloring, that's when you know that the seasoning is ready. In another pan beside us, we have some flour. What you can choose to do if you like is add some of the same spices that we seasoned the chicken with into your flour, or you can just plain bread it with regular flour. It's whatever you like the best. So we're going to take a few pieces, shake it up, and you want to make sure that you tap them to get rid of the excess flour on them as they come out, so that the flour doesn't burn too much in the pan. You'll keep repeating this process until all of your wings are in the skillet. If they don't all fit, you can do 2 batches, it's fine. These cook for about 10 to 15 minutes or until they start floating at the top. Once I get them all in here and we start frying them, we're going to make the hot sauce. So as our chicken continues to fry and brown, we're going to go ahead and start our hot wing sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is use about 2 sticks of butter. You know, just the way God intended, 2 sticks of butter. And we're going to melt this down in a saucepan. And then on deck we have 1.5 cup of hot sauce, and we have 2 tablespoons of honey. And just when the butter gets to the point where most of it's melted but there's still some left, that's when you want to go ahead and add your hot sauce. So we're going to do that now. And we're going to fully let our butter melt, and then we're going to add our 2 tablespoons of honey. All right, now our butter is just about melted. And we're going to go ahead and add our honey in the mix. You can add more honey if you like a sweeter taste with your spice. So if you want it to be like half sweet, half spicy, I'd say you could go ahead and add maybe 2 to 3 more tablespoons of honey, just depending on how sweet you like it, but we like our wings with a lot of kick. We will let this sauce simmer for about 5 minutes. It's going to start to thicken up, and then we will drain our chicken, and then we will start to add our chicken to the spicy sauce. So as your wings continue to come out of the fryer, you want to drain them just a little bit, and then we're going to put the fried wings into our hot sauce. And we'll continue this process until all of them are done. Then you want to mix them around and make sure every wing is covered. At this point in the process, you definitely want to make sure that your sauce is on low, because the hotter the hot sauce gets, as you start to look into it, it starts to burn your eyes a little bit. So you want to make sure that you cook it down low so there's not too much of the hot steam coming off of it. Once they are all nice and covered, you can start to pull them out. Okay, so now that we have plated these wings, I went ahead and prepared a blue cheese dipping sauce. You can do this with crumbles of blue cheese, some sour cream, some mayonnaise, lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste as well. Put it in a food processor on pulse, and then you'll have a great dipping sauce to go with it as well. And there you have it. I'm Caressa Jackson for Heart of the Home. These are big game hot wings and blue cheese dipping sauce. Come and get it.
Recipes from the Heart of the Home can be found on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at vafarmbureau.org.